Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Great, set. Alpha. Hey! 63. Hey!
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 41-yard line.
A handoff, Barkley running left.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
63.
Throwing is Hurts. To the right side and intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BG. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognized the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Chargers 7, Eagles nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Isaiah Rogers on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Carl left, Yeti. You on left. Carl left, Yeti. Carl left, Yeti. Hey. Carl left, Yeti. Carl left, Yeti. Carl left, Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Look at the big fella go. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Philly. 66 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
No touch.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
No touch.
Barkley will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from the 1.
No touch.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
No touch. No touch.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, LA.
Lad McConkey, 70 yards.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Eagles 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And this is recovered by the Chargers.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1.
Dobbins. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Dobbins once more.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
J.K. Dobbins
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Eagles 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 24-yard line.
73. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Brings up
Great,
second
great,
and
great.
a yard. At the
Hey, easy,
40-yard
63,
line.
63, bang. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Crowd left, Yanni. Seventy-three. 70. Sixty-three. 63. No touch.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
No touch.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Great. Set. Hey, 73.
Now Hurts
Crowd
looking to
left, Yanni.
change the play.
No touch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Miami. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left. No touch. Set. No touch.
They'll look to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Silver, set. No touch. Set. No touch.
Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Great, set. Nine. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. That's right. No touch.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Third and 19.
No touch that.
Back to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes when they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Herbert. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
21.
Herbert. And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Let's go, man.
Herbert throwing again. Shart's got it left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Herbert now. Touchdown, Chargers. Hayden Hurst from 10 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Eagles 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the...
And Hurts is intercepted. His foot.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again.
A tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
No touch that. Hey, easy. 63, bad. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. 73. 63. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Complete. It's Dotson.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jahan Dotson.
37 yards.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Bad. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good for Eagles first down.
Crowd left
First
Yeti.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts.
Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Chargers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A very solid gain of 27. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
59, 59. Crowd right.
To the air again, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark.
And he will have the 1st down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
21.
Again, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey, go Silver, ready? Crowd love Yeti. Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Run! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger!
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading in.